Hi everybody, I was asked to make a video on how to use your Beezy covers. So that's what this is. I'll do separate videos on things like care and feeding of little darlings. Right now it's just how you use them. They're super simple. They have waxing compound in them, so they've got beeswax, pine gum, like pine resin, and a bit of jojoba and coconut oil. And that lets them be impregnated with wax, but also flexible and also a little bit tacky. So that's what you want. You'll find there's varying levels of tackiness because life is an experiment, and some people wanted their stuff tackier from the last batch that I made, so I made it a bit tackier. Let me know how you like it. If for some reason you don't like how it is, if it's not tacky enough, if it's too tacky, if it's too something, let me know, because we can figure it out, okay? Mostly I just want you to use them. So if you bought a basic Beezy bundle, then you have a 15-inch one, you have a 12-inch one, and you have an 8-inch one. You may have gotten a little baby Beezy Builder bundle, in which case you would also have a whole bunch of 6-inch ones. However, I'll just show you with the basic ones first. So super easy. And okay, here's a problem we all have. You decide you want to eat an apple, but you're only that much hungry, not that much hungry. So you take your half an apple that you have not eaten. Place it as so. This is just the little 8-inch one that I'm using. There's your apple. Bob's your uncle. Usually when I close them, I go 1, 2, 3. And that, especially in the winter, because it's cooler and the heat of your hands helps it all sort of stick together. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, that's great if you eat apples. But what if you eat other things? I got you covered. What's that? It's an onion. Look. This is with the 8-inch. It does a lot. I like to have some of the 6 inches around too, because these little 6 inches, cuties, they're great for things like the half apple. I literally put it in my hand and go like that and go 1, 2, 3, and there it is. If you happen to have an extra mushroom sitting around, then there's nothing wrong with taking one of your little ones and putting it in a mushroom, because who doesn't like to do that with mushrooms? Everybody does. We all do. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but what if you have a lovely friend up the road who gives you like a whole tree worth of tarragon? Easy. You're not going to get a Beezy cover that's as tall as a tree. Do you see how long that is? That's like 3 feet long. No. Don't be silly. But you can strip off the branches. So you do have a 15-inch one. So 15 inches is great. It's a great size for doing big things. Just put it diagonally like that and roll it up like so. Oops. Pop over the ends. Pop over the ends. Well, almost. I left a couple out. If you were not doing it for a video and actually doing it in your own home, though, I feel like you would do it a little bit more carefully than I just did it. So that's that. What really sold me on Beezy's was cheese. Right? You open your cheese. Everybody does this. This is like the conundrum of our age. Super first world problems, but nonetheless annoying. You have your cheese. People put plastic over top of them, and then an elastic band sometimes, or a Ziploc bag that if you get a big block of cheese, it doesn't really fit, so you sort of just hold it on, or twist tie it on, or fold things over, or you take your 6-inch, 8 or 8-inch Beezy cover, depending on the size of your cheese block. I put it on diagonally if it's a big block of cheese, and I just hold the corners out and go. And I mean, look what you have. sealed cheese. I know. It's so nice. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is that all they can do? Is that all you got? Well, it's not. I'm not done yet. The other thing you can do is just say one of your friends. Do you see what I'm doing here? Folding, pressing, rolling up the corners, pressing. Say one of your friends comes by and gives you a bowl of random crackers. That happens. Well, you just make it into a little place and pour those in. Now, you have a little bag of random crackers that are not getting stale and horrible. We like that, right? The other thing we have is, who doesn't like a casserole? However, that one has a lid, which is great. But I don't know about you, but not all mine have lids. You can easily take, you see this 15-inch one? This would fit over lasagna. I mean, this is, look at this. That's the size of this Corningware. Right? You literally just press it down. Press, press, press. And Bob's your uncle. Again, with the 3-second rule, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you can see this one I used was a little bit big. Don't feel weighed in by size, though. If it's a little bit big and you're like, I don't like it that big, you can fold it down. You can fold it up. It stays where you put it, and that's really the nice thing about it, is that it stays where you put it. Okay. So that's for casserole covers. Also good for little ones for covering cans, right? You open a can of something, you only use half of it, you put that on top. Awesome. What else can you use them for? All those things. I'm sure that you will find uses for them that I have not found uses for them. But I love them. Don't use them with hot things, seriously. So I'll just say it again. Inside of this is beeswax, pine gum, and oil. Coconut oil and jojoba oil. Which is awesome. All of those things are antimicrobial. But they're also not heat tolerant, right? If you get wax hot, what is it going to do? If you get pine gum hot, what is it going to do? Have you ever heated up coconut oil? What is it going to do? Jojoba oil is already a liquid. It all turns into liquid, so don't heat it up, because when you do heat it up, you'll lose the compound that is actually impregnated in the fabric. And when you do lose that, then it loses its features, like the fact that it just stays where you put it. If you have to, like there have been times when I have, for example, covered the end of a cucumber and then forgotten about it. We all know what happens to cucumbers when they get forgotten about, and I did want to wash it with hot water and soap, and I did. And literally, I just poured a bit of soap on it, turned on the water, went like I was washing my hands, rinsed it off, and it was better. There was no smell, there was no nothing. It was great. I have since used that Beezy cover a million times. Not this one, it was a different one in my kitchen. But yeah, so you can just wash it. Most of the time I find it doesn't actually get stuff on it and just needs a quick rinse just to freshen it up. And I do that in tepid water, not hot water, tepid water, or even cold water. And then I just hang it to dry. I just hang it on sort of whatever's handy to like put it on. I think that's it. Is there anything you should know? That's it.